Today, we are going to deal with the topic appropriate email etiquette in business environment, email organization, writing effective subject lines, and also with tone and formality in emails. Today, we are going to discuss about these topics in business writing. Let's start with the first topic, appropriate email etiquette in professional environment. Important etiquette for email drafting are as follows. The first one is be concise and to the point. While composing an email, the person should be precise and to the point. Answer all questions and anticipate further questions. The sender should be able to answer all the queries and answer all the questions which are posed by the sender, and they should also anticipate further questions with another set of emails. The third email etiquette is using proper spelling, grammar, and punctuation. One should be able to use correct spellings, proper punctuation marks, and also check grammar usage. The fourth etiquette is answer swiftly. Try to be quick when you answer an email. Be responsive. The next etiquette is attach only necessary files. The next etiquette is use proper structure and layout. You have to use proper structures and layouts with proper spaces between paragraphs. Using standard bullets and numbering while making points is also important. Don't overuse high priority option always, because it will decrease the importance of the priority option. The next email etiquette is do not write in capital letters, because capital letters writing would send the sender an impact that you are either shouting, annoyed, or aggressive. The next email etiquette is don't use email for confidential information discussion. So you have to discuss confidential information only when you are face to face, not through emails. And don't use CC option, carbon copy option in email frequently. Only use it sparingly when it is necessary, because the same copy cannot be sent to each and everyone, since it will create confusion and misunderstanding. Now let us understand how to organize email content. Email content needs to be organized specifically in systematic arrangement. It helps to improve efficiency and accessibility. It also helps to categorize, label, and prioritize emails based on their relevancy, that is importance, and urgency. Hence, email organization is important. So, what are the steps to be followed to organize your email content? The first way is move emails to labeled folders based on projects, clients, topics, etc. The second is categorize each mail specifically so that you have a visual overview of the urgency levels, the project stages, etc. Delete emails which are not relevant or which are non-relevant. Schedule a time to organize your emails so that there is manageable space in your emails. Respond immediately or right away so that there is efficient communication between the sender and the receiver. Convert emails to actionable tasks or action oriented tasks. Leverage rules for organizing email content. Leverage filters to file or archive certain emails which are most important. Use shortcuts to quickly respond to emails. Craft email templates for recurring messages so that immediate response is provided automatically through automation. Save and use commonly used words which will help you to draft an email quickly. Sort your contacts into different groups, categorize them so that you can streamline communication effectively. Make deadlines for actionable tasks. It will help you transform emails into actionable deadlines, which is an effective way to integrate task management along with email organization. Unsubscribe from emails you don't read at all. Practice 1 minute reply rule when you reply. Set a time limit for how long you spend to observe your inbox. It will help you to foster better time management and increase productivity. Hence, set a time limit. Refrain from replying to all emails. Not every email is important and not every email requires a response. So, exercise selectivity and refrain from replying to all emails. Now, let us move on to writing effective subject lines and why they are important. An effective subject line in an email is crucial to determine whether the recipient is interested to ignore or respond to a message sent. The subject line of your email, you should know, is the first thing that your recipient sees immediately. It can make or break your message. A clear, concise subject line captures the attention of the receiver, conveys your purpose effectively, and motivates action. A clear and concise subject line captures attention of the receiver, conveys your purpose effectively, and motivates action. A confusing subject line or a vague subject line causes confusion, frustration, and sometimes indifference in order to ignore your email sent. The following points should be highlighted when you want to write effective subject lines. The first point is consider the length. The second point is take a vague approach. Vague subject lines like thankful to you, hey, how is your response, would make them wonder what additional information the email contains. Likewise, be specific with your subject mails. Use direct language in your subject titles. The next one, be mindful of the preview length. When you send an email, don't at all give lengthy subject lines. At the same time, be mindful about the characters you are using in your subject line. Use emojis and symbols wisely. Don't overuse them. Avoid sounding like spam. Analyze the performance of your email. Include your recipient's name. Use location specific language. Highlight your recipient's interest. Use clickbait to your advantage. Use questions in your subject line and share value and worth to highlight your subject line. Next, moving on, what is the tone in email? Tone is the attitude one wants to present to the recipient. The tone in emails can vary based on context, location, relationship, and purpose. It conveys the writer's attitude and professionalism and helps the reader or recipient to understand the message. An inappropriate tone can cause readers to ignore, delete, or overreact to a message. So, tone is important in an email. Clarity of communication is ensured when there is a proper tone, when there is a clear, adjusted tone. Professionalism is promoted with a professional tone in email. Building relationships is possible when a positive and connecting tone is used with colleagues, clients, or partners. An emotional impact is created when you use an emotional, empathetic, considerate tone in your emails. Persuasion happens when you use a persuasive tone, an influential tone, an agreeable tone in your emails. Conflict resolution is also done when you use a diplomatic and neutral tone. Cultural sensitivity is also promoted when you're mindful of your tone. Attention and engagement of the speaker happens, and brand image is reflected through the usage of your tone. And legal and compliance considerations are also affected by your tone.